Welcome, everybody. Super Speedway, right here, right in front of us. Daytona, you're looking at it. The NOMA boys. Race number 4, playoffs. Bobby, MaxspeedTV. 3 cats down here. We got Toller, Schroeder, and Guerrero. You can see their ugly mugs right down here. We'll be watching them throughout this entire race. Have a little fun with them. Like I said, race number 4 of the playoffs of this first season. You have got now down to 8. 8 guys battling out, and I'll give you the 8 when we introduce everybody for the lineup. In the meantime, get something to eat, something to snack on, something to drink, something to smoke, whatever. Float your boat. Get your butt back here. We'll have us a little bit of fun. And we'll see who's got what it takes to advance in the NOMA Super Speedway League. We'll be right back right after the anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran past, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the fray? You're the home of the brave.
a ride through the country, sit back and just chill. Won't you come on in? We gonna show you how we do down here. Come on in. Hop on in, let me take you for a little ride. Down the back roads and over through the countryside. Big old trucks with big old tires. Watching the sun rise in a big old sky. Cornfields and country farms. Loving hearts and open arms. We believe what the Bible says, and anything worth doing is worth doing your best. If you wanna hustle for it, ain't nothing for free. By the time the rooster crows, better be on your feet. If you don't work, then you don't eat. That's the way we's raised, that's the way it's gonna be. Everybody knows everybody. There don't nothing go down in this town that we don't know about it. Faith and family, we standing strong. We gon' sing about Jesus till he calls us home. Don't you come on in. Come take a ride through the country, sit back and just chill.
Welcome back, everybody. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies coming at you. Race number 4, the playoffs. 4 guys, actually 8 guys, narrowing it down to 4 right here, the first season of the NOMA. Who is going to be able to take the prize, the big prize at the end of this bad boy, huh? They're halfway there. 1 fast repair, that's all they're going to get tonight. Watch out for the green flag pit stops. Now, this is the old Daytona. What does that mean? That means it's bumpier than any dirt road you ever been down to see your grandparents. I'm talking bumpy as hell. Hard to handle. Throws these cars all over the place. Should be in for a great one tonight. Let's do this. Coming up to the grid, row number 1, MaxspeedTV's Cody Nagels. The 195 beside him, Randy Bonomi. Row number 2 to 31, Joey Hickox. He's also going to be the P behind him. That means he's going for this championship. Right beside him, Vicente Guerrero, another MaxspeedTV driver. He's also going for it with the P there. Row 3 to 99, Duvendak. He's also going for the championship. Beside him, Jay Stinson in the number 9. Row 4 to the 18, Mark Vega in the 88, Clay Cantrell. Row 5 to 30, Carl Lingle in the 48, Andrew Schroeder. Row 6 to 24, Jason Miz with the P, going for the championship. The 37, Joseph Fogg beside him, row 7 to 2. Taylor Toller, we got a picture of him. We'll find him. He's somewhere in here. There he is. He's going for the championship. Beside him is 66 of Guy Baracco. Row 8 to 29, Chris Akers going for the championship as well. All 8 drivers are in here tonight. The 23 of Brad Sexton beside him. And row 9, 08 Tommy Cook, the last contender going for the championship. Like I said, one fast repair. That's all they're gonna get. Music's gone. Time to get serious tonight. Nagels is going to be on the bottom. Bonomi will be up top. Eight drivers trying to get it done. One of them's going to come out the winner here. And a few are not going to make it. Green flag, here we go. NOMA Super Speedway. Bonomi down at the bottom, being pushed by Cody Nagels. Up at the top, the 14, Vicente Guerrero. And his pusher's going to be the number 9, Mr. Jay Stinson. Up top, Blake Cantrell currently in 6th. You can see Nagels right down there below him. Now some of these cats are going to hang back, way back, and they're going to ride it out. Particularly these guys right back here. Duvendak, Mark Vega, Tommy Cook. You want to know why they hang out in the back? Well, if you watch my broadcast, you already know. They want to try to keep your butt out of trouble and not end up using one of their only fast repair. In case something happens up in front. And you can see someone bailing out right now and heading to the back. And I do believe that might be Mr. Cody Nagels, I think. So you can see him just hanging out in the back watching the show. And it was Cody. He's going to come back here and ride around for a little bit. A lot of guys have different ideas of how they want to tackle this thing. Now, like I said, this is one bumpy track. And to show you how bumpy it is, well, take a look. Watch that 14 shake when he's going in and out of these turns. It's just as bumpy in 1 and 2 as it is on 3 and 4. Watch the outside line, try to make a good run right here. But you can see how bumpy that is, and you got to be oh so careful. Because if you push somebody just before they hit one of these bumps, you're in serious trouble because you're going to turn them and probably get wrecked yourself. Several different teams, several different guys on these teams going for the championship. Vicente, you can see where there's a P right there. Wherever you see a P, that character is going for the championship. So Vicente's out front, and the closest one to him is going to be back here in 6th. And that will be the 31 of Joey Hickox. Everybody else, they're back in the back. Now, there's 17 drivers out here tonight. So I'm kind of expecting a pretty good long runs. That means green flag pit stops. It can make you or break you. So that should be an exciting event as well. Stenson getting some work done up on that top line. He's got the 88 teammate, Clay Cantrell, helping him out. Bonomi's the pusher down in the bottom, and you really got to be careful here. It's not like at Talladega. This track is banked so much, which I'll show you right here. This bank is so heavy, there's such a big degree in it. You get them tires below the double yellow line, you're in trouble because it will literally throw you back up onto that track, especially in a turn. It happens all the time. Stenson's been pushed up. Got to put him right into the rocking chair. Cantrell jumps in right behind him. Those two teammates, Hickox Racing, gonna be leading the way. Welcome everybody out in YouTube land. Nice to see you guys. Appreciate you hanging out with us and watching one of these championship nights tonight. Race number 4, dropping them down to 8 guys right here, working their way down to 4. The bragging rights. I'll tell you one guy, I'm gonna say it, I've said it 1,000 times. There's 2 guys out here that you really want to keep an eye on. One of them happens to be this number 29, Chris Akers. Watch him. He is good. He seems to be there at the end all the time. Another one, well, I'm going to go out on the limb right here because I think he can get her done. And I'm talking about Joey Hickox. He's due. He's been having some really good runs. But you never want to count out Duvendak or Nagels. I mean, there's a lot of good drivers out here tonight. Coming into the pit stops right off the bat right here. And here they all come. Getting the short one out of the way early. In and out, no problems whatsoever. We'll watch these bunch of guys and see what they're going to do. And they're going to come in this time. As they come around the corner, they lock them up. And they too do a great job coming in. You got 3 guys out here. The Max Speed TV boys. Guerrero, Nagels, and you got Carl Lingle. All 3 of these. The only 3 have not been in. Mad Dog, nice to see you, my friend. Are they going to come in this time? No, they're not. They're going to stay out. And everybody else came into the pits except for these 3 right here. Different strategies for everybody. Again, show you the in-rig cameras we got. We got 2 of them. Tater Tot Toller and Vicente Guerrero. Those 2 guys are going for the championship. Guerrero up here leading the show in the 14. And I'm looking for Taylor. And there's Taylor in the Skull Machine, currently in the 6th position. Those are the 2 we got on the cameras. The guy in the middle, Schroeder, he's the only one I know that can drive super speedway leagues with one hand, and he can eat a whole entire meal with his other hand. And when he gets done, he can smoke. It's pretty impressive. I'm talking about this guy right here. So we'll keep an eye on him throughout the night. Still, Guerrero, Nagels, and Lingle hooked up. They have not pitted yet. When they do come in, these cats right here will be battling for the lead. You can see them popping off in threes. Getting ready to be lapped, unless they come into the pits, is going to be these cats right here. You can see where they're at. Cook, Vega, and Cantrell. Because these boys are still out there, and I don't know if we can see them coming up on them. You can see them up there just making that dog leg. Since it's 3 and 3, I don't think you're going to catch them. But I would imagine the next 2 to 3 laps, they'll be coming in. Whoa, 48 Schroeder up into the wall right there. Now, I don't know how that happened. Whatever it is, it's not brought out. No caution. But I saw his RPMs drop real heavily. And you know what? Let's go back and pick it up because I don't think we're going to see a caution. Looks like they were getting ready to lap these guys. Schroeder bounces off the wall by himself about 3 or 4 times, hits Duvendak on the side, but he keeps on going. So maybe Mr. Schroeder might want to consider driving with 2 hands and not eating with one of them. I'm not sure. Or something could have happened to his rig. Don't ever want to assume. But I'm going to assume these 3 cats right here will be coming in the next few laps. Now there's Schroeder. He's not eating anything. They must have just got away from him. Yeah, chasing up the track into the wall there. So no eating for him, so that wasn't the problem. Guerrero and Nagels. Nagels won a race last week. Brought to you by MaxspeedTV. It was broadcasted by the main man himself, Rudy Cummins. Wasn't by me, but he has never won a race yet that I've broadcasted. Trying to get that monkey off his back. Now, these cats right here, they are back there a ways because the other three haven't pitted yet. But when they do come into pit, right here is where it's all going to be. They're going to come out probably just in front of these guys, and hopefully they don't get ran over. Will they come in this time? We'll see. Staying out as long as they can on this run, probably all the way till they burp and fuel. Who knows? And here they come now. Let's see how they do. No problems. And these guys coming down the backstretch with vengeance. Whenever you have this guy, Chris Akers, behind you pushing, you better hang on. This guy would rather push than actually win a race. He loves to push people. Now, Nagels and them are just now popping back up towards the track. They got to go hit the big blue cone, that commitment cone. They got to stay down off the track till they pass that cone. And then it can get going again. Got to be careful. You can spin out pretty easy down here on this bottom. As you can see, here they come. They're going to pass them. So they're going to have to hop back in line and try to run these guys down. And it shouldn't be too awful difficult. Toller down in the rocking chair. Safe as in your mama's arms, they said. Akers is going to take the rocking chair away. Now, the 24, Jason Miz. He's another guy that knows how to push around this track. But you can see how bumpy this track is. These cars really jerk around a lot. A little push there by Duvendak on the 29 machine. You know, I don't think these guys really care that they've only got 19 out of 100 laps in the book. John Black, nice to see you, my friend. These guys are running like it's the last lap. And remember, they only get that one very, very important fast repair. If they can sell them, they make a fortune on here. Toller up top. And he's being pushed. Mr. Jay Stenson's got to push him all the way into the rocket chair. Jay thought about dropping down in the bottom, but he didn't. I think Akers closed that door on him a little bit too fast. He was unable to make that pass down there on the bottom. So now you got two guys that love to push, doing the pushing. Oh, we got trouble now. Oh, big time problems. That'd bring out our first caution. We'll find out right here. We'll slow it down. And let me see. We'll get a view of it from Cody Nagels' point right here. You can see up ahead that lap traffic. He's going to go all the way up against the wall, or try to, and they're just going to literally mow him over. And Cody gets slammed from the front, slammed into the rear. And I do believe that's going to cost him to have to use a fast repair, as you can see him spinning out right there. But whoever it was that first initially got the tangle with him up here, well, watch him. You can see as they come up on him right here. Stetson gets out of the way and clears him. Miz just clips him, and that gets him crazy. Along with the 37, Joseph Fogg also clipped him. But he got to go for a ride, and that will be Mr. Guy Baracco. I believe that's his name. Right there he is. He's going to bring out the first caution. Everybody will end up going into the pits now. It's going to put everybody right back in the same sequence. Same pit frame, same fuel line, or fuel frame. Stenson's going to be leading them. Now, Jay is not a contender for the championship. But Toller, Miz, Akers, and Duvendak, 2, 3, 4, and 5, they are. Hickok's back in 7th. He is. Guerrero back here in 9th. Matter of fact, I think these guys came in, and they did. Tommy Cook, he's in. He's a contender. Nagels, I do believe, is going to get himself a new ride, and I think he's going to get him a new ride. I don't know. Let's see. Yep, he did. So some of these guys are running on what I call borrowed time already, with 23 laps out of 100 in the books. And here comes your top 5 right at you. Stenson, Toller, Miz, Akers, and Duvendak. Well, let me see. Maybe I can get a chance to speak with somebody here while we're running around circles under caution. Talk to the fat and nerdy boys. They seem to get the women all the time. See what their secrets are. Toller, Bobby in the booth, you got a copy.
What's happening, buddy?
Figured I'd talk to one of the fat and nerdy guys. They seem to get all the ladies.
Oh yeah, man. We pulling them.
Yeah, you are. Hey, fast little hot ride you got going on. You're running up at the front. What do you think? You're going to be able to show these guys what the Skull Bandit can do?
Oh yeah, man. I've always liked this paint scheme. I've always liked Harry Gant, so I think I think it's a cool paint scheme to run. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what we can do here. We got another lap to. Well, we're gonna have basically a green, white, well, a green and a checkered to get the stage. So one lap to get it done, and we'll see what happens. Definitely need the points.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Harry Gant fan, you should be wearing a cowboy hat.
Oh yeah. I don't happen to have one. You have one you can lend me?
Well, you know, I do, but I think by the time you get it, this race might be over.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, my friend. We're going to keep watching you.
I appreciate it, buddy.
All
Thank
right, all right.
you.
He keeps telling me he's going to have his girlfriend on it, but he hasn't yet, so I don't know. We're gonna have to see what lady can put up with this guy. I mean, my hat's off. Stenson down at the bottom, Toller up top. Stenson not running for the championship, but he has teammates that are, and he's also, you know, why not? He's gonna show a little muscle. Just because you're not in the championship, that doesn't mean you can't show a little muscle. He just let him know he might be out of it, but wait till next year. As the truck gets out of here, like I said, 24 out of 100 laps complete, and they are a few cats that's running on borrowed time that had to use fast repair. There's about 4 or 5 of them out here. So they're gonna have to be careful and take care of their equipment because they got a long way to go yet. Toller up top, and as usual, he's got right there 29 acres right on his rear end. Staying right on him. His job is to get that Skull Bandit up far enough to drop into that rocking chair. Trying his heart out, but also the 24 at the same time, Miz, his job is to not let him do it. But you know what? He's failing. Because I think Tater Tot's going to... I don't know if he's going to drop. He could have dropped down right there, but he decided not to. He's staying with Akers. Now we got ourselves a caution, and I have no clue why. None whatsoever. I'm going to have to figure this one out. They've got me stumped. Somewhere here, there's a caution. There's a reason for one. Oh, no. If I'm not mistaken, I do think that these guys are running the stages. My apologies. I run so many super speedway leagues that I broadcast, I keep forgetting these stages. To me, not a big fan of them. I'm old school. And that's the case, though. Tater Tot Toller, he's going to be able to get the points for that one. And he'll be a happy camper that he is. Because he's going for the championship. And yes, Nancy, you caught me already before I could catch myself. I'm getting old. So they're all going to bottle themselves right back up. As the stage winner, Mr. Taylor Toller, there he is. He's a happy camper. You can see a little sort of kind of a smile he's got going on. Now, Vicente, he was up front earlier and led quite a few of these laps. He's currently back here in 13th, and he might just be riding the storm out. You know, it's a good chance that first caution, and that'll give you the big summary. We had 2 cautions, one of them's one of those stages, but we had 1 caution, 10 lead changes so far. That's pretty good. But that first caution that came out, it's tough at Daytona when you're coming up on a car and they're lap down. It makes it a little tight, especially 3 wide at Daytona. And the bumpy Daytona, because them guys in the bottom are trying to stay up off those bumps. As everybody is headed in to the pits. I mean, everybody. Let's do a pit stop. Riding with Duvendak as he goes through to his pits. He gets fuel, gets some tires. Now, I do believe he's got a little bit of damage back here on the back. Let's see if we can show it to you. Right here. You can see it. See how it, boom, just got to beat back out again? He's going to sit there and wait as long as he possibly can to get this area fixed again. And believe me, you want this fixed, because if this is not level across here and someone pushes you, more than likely they're going to turn you. Nothing I hate more than getting up behind somebody and they got a tore up back end and you've got to try to push them. It's not fun at all. Top 5, Toller, Akers, Stenson, Fogg, and Miz. You're watching the first season of the NOMA Super Speedway Series here, MaxspeedTV. Bobby with all of the wonderful freaking hobbies. If you ask my wife, way too many of them. $29 laps out of 100 in the books. You see a couple of these other guys popping in here. Now what they're doing, this could be a fuel mileage race. It's a possibility. So they're going to come in here and they are going to take any bit of fuel that they can get. Even if it's a teaspoon, they don't care. They're going to get it. Akers taking his short way around on the bottom. Like I said, this guy loves to push. I mean, period. I interviewed him once and I asked him, I said, if your grandmother was in front of you walking down the stairs and she was too slow, would you push her? He said, yep. He don't care who you are. He'll push you right out of the way. Let's go through them real quick. Toller. You see the big P. Like I said earlier, when you get the P right here behind that last name, that is a chase contender. So you got Akers and Toller up front. Schrader, he's in third. Stenson right there, fourth. Hickok's fifth. Bonomi sixth. Seventh is Vega. Nagels is eighth. Guerrero ninth. Sexton 10th. Cook 11th, Miz 12th, Fogg 13th, Lingle 14th, Duvendak back in 15th, and Guy Baracco with no front end, 16th. Clay Cantrell, he's the first guy that is out of the race tonight. And I'm not sure why or what happened, because he didn't even use his fast repair. So something must have happened. He had to boogie out. Hopefully everything's all right. Back to green flag racing. Here we go. Akers in the rocking chair down in the bottom, and he's got the 48 right there with him. Schroeder doing the pushing. Up top, Toller with the 9 of Jay Stenson doing the pushing with him. Well, Stenson's got just a little bit of damage, and you can see it right here. But it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. It's all good. The reason why is because right here and right here is equal. We don't care about the middle. So he can be pushed just as hard as if he was never even damaged. Top line seems to be working a little bit better than that bottom line, I can tell you that. They got great momentum up there. Akers holding it down right on that line. You see how bumpy that thing can get. And here comes a guy who's been quiet all night. He's not in the chase, but he was, but he got knocked out. But here he is, the 18 of Mr. Mark Vega. He said he was thankful his wife let him come out and race again tonight, which, by the way, he's sponsored by his wife. Tommy Cook in the 08 machine slowly starting to make his way up to the front here. So what do you guys think out there in YouTube? Who do you think's going to be able to pull this bad boy off? There's a lot of good drivers. Every single one of these guys out here, they got a chance to win it. Wow, somebody, and I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was Bonomi, but you can hear them. They smacked the wall. The MaxspeedTV guys, they're going to come in and do an early pit stop. Get it out of the way. Because somebody up there scraped the wall, and I think it was the 195. I could be wrong. You know what? I think I am wrong. Oh, there's your guy that scraped the wall, Mr. Brad Saxton. He's the one smacked that puppy. See a little bit of that right side pushed in there. Stenson. And that top line with a little bit of teammate help. Joey Hickox. Two cars up top. Here comes Vega. Gonna join into the game there with him. Give him a little hand up top. Watching these guys back here. Duvendak. Just kind of hanging out in the back. You can see him. Sticking right around with them. Not too worried about anything. Still way too early in the race. And Duvendak, I do believe, he got his back fixed, but not quite completely. You still see it pushed in right here just a little bit. But it's not that bad, believe me. You can work with that. Toller in the bottom with Akers in tow. Still, that bottom line hanging on pretty well. They get a few more cars up top, though. They could really send them around there. Now, you can do side drafting out here. And you can push the ever-living crap out of them. They're not like the trucks. If you breathe on them, they're going to turn them. And there you have it. Hickox pushed Stenson right up into the rocking chair. Now he's sitting nice and comfortable. The two MaxspeedTV drivers are hooked up. They hit it out of sequence there. A little splash and go for them. Different strategy. Vega doing the pushing now up top. You see Duvendak right back there playing with him as well. 3-car train up top, hanging in there. And wow, what a move. That was a little close. Hickox drives it right down in front of his teammate right there. Now they're going to be hooked up together, as a few of these guys are going to come into the pits. And that would be Toller bringing the rest of these guys in for now. Looks like 4 of them. So they all got together with the fat nerdy motorsports. That's got to put Duvendak battling for the lead now with Mark Vega on the bottom. "40 laps in the book. So far, so good. Not too awful bad, to say the least. Good racing going on." Now, guys that are running on borrowed time, that's what I call it. It's already used their fast repair. Well, Brad Stinson in the 23 is one of them. Schroeder is also one. Vicente Guerrero, he's going to be one. Nagels, so both the MaxspeedTV boys are on borrowed time. Might be the hints why they're hanging back. That was a little close, Nancy, I got to tell you. But I'm sure his spotter said clear, and he just dove it down in there. No problems. And the boys are coming back out of the pits, the last. And Akers, Duvendak, Mark Vega. Now they're coming in. And they're going to leave it right up here to these guys, battling for the lead now. And wow, look at that top line run. Akers and them are just now coming out of the pits. And they better get up to speed quick, because here comes a train. You can see them up ahead, working their way, getting up to speed, as you're looking on the roof of Vicente. 20 people watching, 6 likes. You can do better than that. These guys are putting out a really good show. Hit that like button. Don't be afraid to get a blister. Duvendak will send you a Band-Aid, autographed. I swear he will. These 3 cats need to stay hooked up, nose to tail. As you can see, Vicente's bringing up another pack. They will catch them with ease. Going around the long way, Akers being pushed. Gonna drop it down into the rocking chair. No problemo. Right in front of Schroeder in the 48. Now Schroeder's gonna be a lap down. So he's trying to get his lap back the hard way. He's trying to white knuckle ride, race it back. And this is gonna put Duvendak out on front. A lot of these guys don't really care that they only have 1 fast repair. Some of them don't care, they've already used it. You see Schroeder backing out, getting out of the way for the boys. And there he is. Vicente Guerrero is going to be your leader down now in the bottom of the rocket chair. And there is his picture. With 2 guys behind him cheering him on. Duvidak coming back up top. Nagel's doing the pushing now. Guerrero is going to stay right on the bottom. And whoa, you can see the 24 Miz. He got that puppy way down there on that yellow line, and he was sideways. And I'm going to show it to you real quick. Watch him right here on the bottom. Watch it. Gets it way down there, and he goes literally sideways. See him? That's what happens. Luckily, he didn't get ran over by the 37 of Fog. Neck and neck, all bunched up. Throw a blanket over the first 12 cars. Akers leading the way, would like nothing more to double down on stage 2 points along winning the stage 1. Top line really works well together. I'm really impressed with how much momentum they can get going. It seems like tonight the place to be is in that top lane. It's less bumpy, so it's not going to take the friction off the car as much. You're not going to lose any momentum. Some people would beg to differ on that, but that's my story, and I'm going to stick to it. Guerrero up top, fighting his tail end off. Akers down in the bottom. All your chase contenders still in it battling. Riding on the top of Taylor. Right there he is, Mr. Taylor Toller. It's just as bumpy up top. Almost is what it is on the bottom, but that bottom is nasty. You can see him ducking that car down there, getting a little bit of fresh air to that radiator. It's not really easy to overheat these cars unless you're really bunched up. But when you really stay bunched up for several laps, you can definitely overheat and blow them up. You can ride along here with Vicente as we reach the halfway point. You want to worry about your oil and you want to worry about your temperature. Right here and right over here. You can't see it because of the steering wheel. Thinking about a little 3-wide action right here. Duvendak went for it, couldn't get it. Akers is going to take stage 2 points. So the first and second stage, all those points are going to go to that guy right there, Chris Akers. And you know what? Let me see if I can find that feller. I'll have a chat with him too, maybe. Oh, yeah, I got him. Chris, Bobby in the booth, do you have a copy? How about you, Chris? Bobby in the booth, you got me?
Yes, sir, I do. Bobby, how you tonight?
I'm doing great, son. Congratulations. You got stage 1 and stage 2. You got a fitness underneath your butt.
Oh yeah, it's a beauty tonight. Hopefully we can go and get that win tonight. That's what that's what the game plan is.
Well, you know what? It's different for me watching you being out front all the time because I'm always seeing you pushing somebody somewhere. So this is new to me.
I know here it's a little treacherous to stay back and be pushing people. So you want to get out in front, just stay out in front as long as you can. So that's what I'm going to try to do all night.
Well, hey, good luck. We're going to keep on watching you, pal. So far, so good. You're making some points.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man.
All right. Always fun to talk, Chris. Good guy. Good guy. 52 laps out of 100 in the book. NOMA Super Speedway Series, the first league. We're going to wait for them. They're all going to come into the pits. Every single one of them right here. And here they come. It's right on back here. Jason Miz, one of your contenders. He's currently in 6th. Let's see his pit stop, how he does. See if he can make any headway, these guys. Maybe move up a spot or two. Taking his dear sweet time. He knows he's got a long way to go yet in this race. Doesn't even spin his tires when he's coming out. And here they come. Up top is going to be your top 5, and we'll go through them. It's going to be Guerrero, Vega, Nagels, Chris Akers, Duvendak, Lingle, Miz, Stenson, Fogg, and Bonomi is going to be your top 10. And then you've got Toller, Hickox, Saxton, Tommy Cook coming out, and Schroeder, who's still 1 lap down. And Guy Baracco, he's about 5 laps down now. And he's still running with no front end, and he does have a fast repair he can use. He's saving it. So the MaxspeedTV boys are together up here. So you're going to have Guerrero. He'll be down on the bottom. Nagels will be up top. Your pushers is going to be Vega and Akers. What the heck are you doing? 54 out of 100 in the books. Vicente Guerrero, he's led 19 laps. Pretty impressive if you ask me. And you're gonna lead a few more here. Now you get points for the most laps led too. That's something you want to keep in the back of your head. All right, here we go. Max Speed TV front row coming at you. Duvendak running to the back. He says, I've had enough of this. I'm going to hop back in back here somewhere and kind of relax a little bit. Nagel's being pushed by none other than the Chris Akers. Stenson up here, waiting patiently for Hickox to show up. He's back here. Nagels would like nothing more to be able to clear his teammate and drop down to that bottom line. But right now, Chris Akers, man, watch him do the pushing. Now, they have cleared them guys quite a bit here. Let me see. Let me go back. Look at that. 3 cars cleared that bottom line. And eventually, I think, they may not drop down. I think they're going to stay right where they're at. They really like that top line. I can get rid of that guy for a while. Sometimes I forget about the faces being on. So many screens to look at. Only 2 eyes. Right there is what it looks like inside the cockpit when you're pushing somebody. And you can see how bumpy that track is. You can see those cars really bouncing around. Miz, like nothing more to lead his first lap here. He's got Tater Tot Toller right there in tow with him. Duvendak and Hickox back here running together. And it's a possibility they might just be hanging out. Neither one of them has had to use a fast repair yet, so they still have that going for them. Miz still looking to lead 1 lap of this race anyway. Hope everybody's doing well wherever you're at out in YouTube, Phil. Here in Ohio, it was a whopping 64 degrees. Oh boy. Guerrero looking for those all precious points for leading the most laps. He's well on his way. As you can tell, that top line has the momentum of the night for sure. And that's why they're staying up there. They're in no big hurry to drop down. Now, Tommy Cook back here, he's in a little bit of trouble. He has lost the draft. He's lost everything. And he's slowing down, actually. I'm kind of curious as to see if they're going to catch up with him anytime soon. Not seeing him anywhere yet. Akers back down into the bottom. Tommy Cook looking to get a little help from Saxton right here. They should hook up together. They probably pretty soon are going to be able to feel these guys breathing down their neck. Riding on top of Jay Stenson's ride, which, by the way, he is. Whoa! He might have got a little up tap right there. I'm not quite sure what happened. Just as I flipped the cameras, he kind of went off track. And guess what? Let's back it up and see. Yeah, right there. Looks like the 48 might have gave him a little push. Got him loose. He's able to chase that thing down, grab a hold of it and get it back up on the track. No harm, no foul, no caution. Still rocking and rolling. 63 laps out of 100 in the books. Akers down on the bottom. Guerrero up top along with his teammate Nagels pushing him. The year race summary, only one caution. The other two were for stages. 26 lead changes. Pretty impressive. Especially for only 16 guys out here. That top line still seems to have what it takes. Doing a great job. $65 laps out of 100. 12 laps since the last time they've been in the pits. Tires, not a problem when it comes to wear here at Super Speedways. But these guys have been putting on a great show. Akers pretty comfortable down on the bottom. I'm just surprised. Vicente really leading some laps out here tonight. And he's doing a lot of it on the top side. Riding with Miz. Jason Miz started 11th, currently 3rd. He's pretty happy and content right behind the 29 of Akers. You can see what it's like. You're wanting to push that guy up in front of you, but you got to be real careful because those bumps, they throw that car all over the place. Just as you get ready to get to his back bumper and hit him, he goes up or goes down, and then you turn him. It's nerve-wracking. This particular track, the old Daytona, man, it is rough. Tommy Cook and Brad Saxton still hanging on. Can't see him yet in the picture, so that's a good thing. But I know one thing for a fact. As finally Guerrero drops down into the rocking chair, but Tommy Cook and Brad Saxton there, these guys are praying for a caution. $69 out of 100. Now here's the thing. When you get down to about 20 to go, you start sweating a little bit. Get a little nervous. Your heart starts pounding a little bit more in your chest. And you got to start setting up and thinking about what you're going to do, your moves. Get with your teammates. Try to give you a hand. And they should be coming in. Hopefully one last pit stop, we'll see. Duvendak and Hickox, they are absolutely happy and content right where they are at. I think they think there's a storm brewing. Both of them have a fast repair they still have underneath their belt if they have to use it. And look out. This is about to get ugly right here. Some of these cats have already popped into the pits already, and a lot of these guys are staying out. The ones that have stayed out is Bonomi, Stinson, Duvendak, and Hickox. These guys are just now coming back out of the pits after their pit stop. And they should be coming in right now, and they are. See them locking them up, making sure they do not get caught speeding. You get caught speeding here, you're automatically a lap down. Easily. So these guys going back up to the gears. currently being shown in 5th place. And that will change here in a minute. Now, Duvidak and Hickox coming out of the pits, waiting to get to that commitment line so they can get back up on the track. But in the meantime, here comes a small train right past them. They should be able to fall back in line, get caught up, though. Tater Tot tonight, he's been all over. He's been up front, been in the middle. Very competitive tonight. And the Skull Bandit machine. Vicente leading them down the backstretch. Still racking up laps led. You see some of these other guys are going to hook up with them. That's even going to make them faster. Hickox, Stenson, and Duvendak running together right here. Vega having a really good run tonight. Currently in the 4th spot. Schroeder still trying to get his lap back. Running up here with the guys. I don't know if Guerrero has a lucky foot he's been rubbing tonight or what, but I think I keep that puppy in my rig. Because he's really been showing some good strength out here. All the way back in the back by himself. He's kind of the lone wolf right now. That's Chris Akers. And I do mean the lone wolf. He is all by himself. Just to give you an idea, there's your leader. He should top out about 188, 189 maybe, 188, somewhere in that area there. Yep. And Akers back here is running at 173, 175 area. So there's another cat that's looking and begging for a caution. Toller, you still see his little ugly mug right there. He's all smiles and he should be because he's in 3rd place. His teammates behind him, the 48. So you got a couple teammates up here. And back here in the back, hoping for a caution. You got more teammates. Still looking, the coast is clear. I'm not seeing anybody they're coming up on yet. Now these guys, if you watch, they're right now, you can see that lead pack up there in front. So they're definitely not exactly catching them. But the good news is that lead pack's not catching them. So they are okay. Hoping for this caution though. They need to have one. Your race summary real quick. Again, only one caution. And the 2 stages. 30 lead changes. That's impressive. I'm seeing one more quick stop for fuel. And they should be good. And the boys are running up on somebody right here. And that might be Guy Baracco, and this time he got out of the way. Way out of the way. Give a rundown while we got the chance of your contenders. Guerrero and Nagels, 1 and 2 right there. Toller in 3rd. Then you got to go all the way back here to the 8th spot for Duvendak, Hickox, and Miz. And then you're going to go back here a little bit more with Akers and Mr. Cook. 20 laps to go. Now, when will they break off? When will they get fuel? Will they go together as teams? Will they all go together as a bunch? You can see some lap traffic up there. So this pack is actually gaining and catching on some of these guys. And I do believe who they're catching is Tommy Cook, Saxton, and Akers. Now all 3 of these guys ought to hook up. And that will help out when they do. Man, look at the damage he's got on the back of his. Looks like he backed up into a pole. He still has a fast repair to use. But he's definitely going to lose a lot of time, a lot of momentum with that kind of damage in the back of that. And you can see right here, they're running him down. Slowly catching them, but they are. Praying for caution. That's what they're doing. These guys here, desperately. These guys are still safe. $16 to go at the line. They're gaining on him ever so slightly, only about 0.3 per lap. So these guys are doing a great job as far as trying to stay ahead of this pack as they are coming in right now. The last pit stop of the night. And whoa! Schroeder comes in and drills the 195, and he is trying to hang on to it with all his might. Schroeder's had his hands full tonight. Stinson, Duvendak, and Hickox still yet to come in. Miz and Fogg yet to come in. Akers also with them. But right now, this is your leader. And after they come through the pits and they come back out, if there's no cautions, it's going to be these cats right here, these top three. Now, I can assure you, these three guys right here, they do not want to see a caution. Absolutely no way. And I'm not going to do it. Well, yeah, I am too going to do it. Nagels has been close so many freaking times of winning on a broadcasted event that I broadcasted. Those are my drivers of MaxspeedTV. And he has tried his heart out and been close so many times. He's been a bridesmaid, never a bride. At least not when I broadcasted. Could tonight be the night? Can he finally tell Bobby with all the hobbies to stick it right up as you know what and get off his back because he finally won one while I broadcasted? I'm not gonna lie, I've been picking on this kid something fierce. He's been so close for so long. I might just be eating some words tonight. Might be an interview you don't want to miss. Hickox, Duvendak, Stenson in the pits, heading back out. And you can see as that pack just went right by him. Nagel so far looking good, and he's got Guerrero right there in tow with him. Now, Tater Tot, I can assure you, if he goes and makes a move somewhere here, I'm pretty sure, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure Vega will make a race out of it. He might go with him. As you see now, they're coming up on some of the lap traffic up here. And they'll probably catch these guys. They are definitely going to catch some of these guys. Now, these guys, more than likely, they will get right out of the way. It's going to kill them, but they're going to do it. Because they are threatening to go a lap down up here. Nagels. Is he going to get the monkey off his back here? The NOMA Super Speedway Kings. I'm sorry, NOMA, yeah, Super Speedway Series. He also runs for me in the Super Speedway Kings Series on Tuesday night, where he's been so close. And Guerrero right there has led 46 laps of this race. I'm pretty sure he is just not going to roll over. Nancy, I hate to break the bad news to you, but they gonna be needing a caution. Currently sitting back in 5th, 6th, and 7th place. Nine to go. Now the good thing is, the only ones that's really going to bring out a caution here, that possibly would bring out the caution, will be these front 4 guys right here, battling for this win. And I can assure you, the rest of this pack would like nothing more than to battle their little hearts out. But if these 4 cats can keep it clean, I don't think you're going to worry about a caution at all. I don't know. We'll find out. 8 more laps. Is Guerrero happy after leading 46 laps, sitting right here? Will he play blocker for his teammate? Or will he try to go up high? Will his teammate have to try to block him? Could they get into it and wreck and take both of them out? Watch me cry. Toller, is he going to make a move somewhere? And will the 18 of Mark Vega go with him? You can see him thinking about it right there. And you can see Vicente right there thinking about it as well, with his 2 fans behind him. You can barely see his wheel. Constantly having to turn that wheel. Now we got ourselves a bit of a race. Now, they're not going to be able to put them a lap down. I don't see that really happening. I think they're all going to be bunched up right here. Now, this right here could be a recipe for a disaster as well. Because these 3 cats down here, Cook, Akers, I know for a fact they would love to see a caution, and quick. As Nancy says, just don't be the caution. And I can assure you, Nagels and the crew are going to stay on that high line. They absolutely love it up there. It is fast. Keep it up on the high side. This could get interesting. Even though these guys, Akers and Cook and Saxton, even though they're fighting right there, they were a lap down trying to get that lap back, they could have a huge something to say for sure about the outcome of this event. You don't know. Nagel says, please, for the love of God, 4 more laps. Just don't nobody do nothing stupid. Now, what's getting to be nerve-wracking, like Tater Tot here, and the number 2, you can see him. He's kind of boxed in right now. He has no place he can go. He can't go on the bottom and pick up any bit of that momentum at all. He can't do nothing. He's stuck right there unless he goes to the high side. So that kind of hurt him as far as these 3 cats catching up to him right here. And I can assure you, I think the 14 will stay at the 6, but if that number 2 can drop down to the bottom there and grab some momentum from the other 3 cars, that's going to be his only bet and best bet to do. Because he ain't going to be able to do nothing right here where he's sitting, unless he wants to go 3 wide. Whoa, Akers. Tommy Cook gave Akers a nice little push right there. Pushed him right off the track. He had to gather it back up. 2 laps to go around this time. Are they going to be able to keep it together for just 2 more laps? No, Nagel's going to get the monkey off his back. Toller, you can see him. I'm going to keep him right there in your screen. I'm going to keep Guerrero right here in your screen. They are battling it out. Nagel's still up front. Guerrero and Toller behind him. Toller, nothing, nowhere to go. 1 lap left coming up at the line right here. What can be done about it? You can see Akers right there. He is hanging right with him, but he is a lap down. The 08 is a lap down. So is the 23. All 3 cars in the bottom are a lap down. He can smell it. It's getting closer and closer. Can they keep it on the track? Whoa, you see the 08. He bails right off. Don't know if he ran out of fuel or what's going on right there, but here they come. Now Tater Tot down on the bottom. That's what Nagels did not want. Tater Tot's coming to the white flag right here. Is he going to be able to pull this win off? And man, look at Vega push him. It's going to be close. Nagels up top. What a momentum shot right there. The 14, Guerrero, shoved him right up to the win. And there he is. Unbelievable. I thought for sure Tater Tot was going to get it right there. I really did. I can finally say this, and I can say it with pride. Cody Nagels wins a very important race tonight. That's going to advance him right up into the top 4 possibly here. What a way to go. And right here he is. He's got to lock him right up at the line. Right there's your winner, guys. Cody Nagels is going to bring this puppy home. Vicente Guerrero right beside him in second place. Pushed him to the win. He owes him a box of candy and a dozen roses. Tater Tot Toller comes in third. Fourth, Vega. Fifth, Joey Hickox. Great run for him. Duvendak sixth. Seventh, Stenson. Miz eighth. Ninth, Joseph Fogg. 10th, Randy Bonomi. You guys stick around. We're going to be right back to talk to these guys. You're not going to want to miss this interview. This is going to be one hyped up kid. We'll be right back right after these words.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move.
Absolutely.
That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage.
Welcome back, everybody. As you can see right there, caution is out or instant MaxspeedTV replay. Well, here, real quick, let's get it over with. There was only one caution tonight. The other two were for those stage deals. One caution, 33 lead changes. That's pretty freaking impressive if you ask me. Number 3, let me get him right now. Get his picture up here. Get his face up here, nice and purty. I'll tell you what, Taylor, I thought for sure you had one heck of a push there right towards the end. I thought you was going to pull that off.
I think me and Mark, I told Mark just hold on for the last lap. I said, man, we got to see if we can make something happen here, and checkers are wreckers. So, I mean, the hole opened up and there it was. And yeah, I mean, he gave me a heck of a push. So, you know, I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, you live and you learn. But you know, I mean, it was a good race. I just hate how the lap cars held us down on the bottom. Me and the guys were just talking about, you know, really wish we could have raced it out there at the end and just let us duke it out. But I mean, it's whatever. I mean, we got P3. We'll move on to next week and see what happens.
Well, you got points, and that's exactly what you need, because you need to move up to those top 4 players for this championship. Third place, I mean, it could have been a whole lot worse, that's for sure. It could have been a lot better because you was that close from winning that bad boy. But, man, Vicente out of nowhere gave Nagels a shove, and it's like, wow.
Yeah, they had some help back there on the top line too. So I mean, with Vicente pushing and then having the 30 come in and help him right there at the end, and I guess the 29 decided he wasn't going to help us out. So they all decided they were going to fall off right there. You know, it's disappointing for them to sit there and ride your door the whole entire last 10 laps of the race, and then last lap they decided they were going to pull off the track. So I mean, it's whatever though. You know, I'm not mad about it. So it's whatever.
Well, you got points and you need them. That's great news for you. Moving on. That's cool. That's awesome. Tater, who you want to thank before I let you get out of here, bud?
Thank the Lord. Thank my mom, my dad, my grandma. Girlfriend who I'll watch. Thank my teammates, obviously.
Now, does your girlfriend watch these things?
Sometimes she does.
Well, I hope she's watching this one tonight.
Yeah, I hope she was too. You know, I mean, we had some fun tonight.
Yeah, you did. Now, how long have you been dating her?
You asked me this last week.
I
By the
know
way,
it.
happy belated birthday, because I totally forgot. Like, it totally left my mind that it was your birthday last week.
Hey, look, pal.
And,
After
you know,
50, you could care less. You know what I mean? But seriously, how long have you been dating?
3 years.
Oh man.
We just celebrated 3 years together Saturday.
Oh man. Well,
Yeah.
you know, it'd be nice if you just bite the bullet and put a ring on that finger and get it over with. You know,
You know what?
I'm just saying.
be.
I'm just
I've
saying.
been waiting on the the PayPal for the funds to come in. Whenever you want to shoot me a quick PayPal, we'll shoot me some money.
If that
we'll
if
get
that's
the job
all
done.
if that's all it takes for you to get engaged, I'll get you a dead gem ring. All
I'm
right.
not gonna get one of those ring pop candy things.
Hey, it's still a ring and a commitment. All right, that's what we want.
Exactly.
I hope she's watching this. But anyway, congratulations, buddy, and you're moving on up, and we'll catch you next week. Keep the momentum going.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Thank you for broadcasting the race as well. And congratulations, Cody, and congratulations, Vicente. I know Cody's been waiting on this one for a long time, so that was definitely a monkey off his back. So congratulations, buddy. Enjoy this one.
Oh, I'm probably going to hear about it because I've been ragging him for quite a while. So I'm going to take my lickings like a man.
Oh, yeah.
You take care, buddy. We'll see you next week.
All right, you too, bud.
All right. Vicente, what can I say about you, pal? Good Lord Almighty. You led 46 laps out of this race. I mean, you was the man tonight. You got a lot of points for leading the race, and you come in second place, and you push the heck out of Cody right there at the very end. I mean, man, you're just a happening kind of guy, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess. I'm really happy that we got the win finally for you. I know BK won the first one, I believe, but glad that we had a paint scheme on and Cody had the win.
Yeah, I was teasing him earlier when he won it. I said that don't mean nothing. I wasn't broadcasting it. So I gave him a little crap for that. So like I said, I'm gonna take my lickings like a man because I got it coming. But anyway, great job, great teamwork, great effort. You got points. You got to be moving on too, and that's what it's all about. One of you guys, we got to get you in here to this championship. It'd be really awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, we want to represent MaxspeedTV, make sure we represent good.
Well, I'll tell you what, Cody better be sending you a box of chocolates or some roses or something in the mail because you guys worked really well together.
Yeah, it was either way. We weren't greedy. I mean, whoever came out of the pits first, stayed up front, and we just dedicate each other, whoever's in the back, push. And that second lane was awesome. I mean, I don't know. That was the fastest lane around the tracks to me, especially coming to the start-finish line.
Well, congratulations, pal. Who all do you want to thank before I let you get out of here?
Oh, of course, you, broadcasting, and NOMA, H&H, Tractor Works. I like to thank them. I like to thank my family for letting me have the chance to play a little bit of simulator games,
Oh,
I
yeah.
thank my teammate for sure, Cody. I mean, without him, I think you got to have teammates to be up front at least,
Teamwork got you right where you're at.
Yeah, I just I wish I'm thinking about you, BK. Hopefully everything's all good.
You know what? I just realized BK's not here tonight.
Yeah, so we're missing him.
Yeah,
and I want him to know that.
He needs to get back in here. I don't know what's going on with him, but I hope everything's okay. I've not heard anything, so hopefully he can get back with us because he's a heck of a driver too.
Oh yeah.
Well, hey,
Sure.
take it easy, relax, enjoy yourself. You're moving on. Take care, and I'll see you next week.
Thanks, Bobby.
All right, bye. Oh boy, the man of the hour. Let me get everything set up right here for him. Where's he at? Let me find him. There he is. Talk to me, Cody.
Oh, I'm sitting here as you're interviewing everybody, and I don't know, I'm kind of speechless. It's finally as a weight lifted off of my shoulders, and I won 2 nights ago, and I'm bragging to you about it, but you're not broadcasting. It's not really the same. No offense to Rudy, but you're the one that supports me, and you support our team, and you've seriously supported us pretty much from when we were nobodies. Like, I can't speak to it enough. BK, Vicente, and I got together because we were 3 guys essentially nobodies back originally at Dale Cup, and we bound together because that's all we had was each other. The bigger teams weren't going to give us a shot. We got some help along the way from guys like Jackson Carr and Jason Middleton, and I can't thank them enough. We have worked hard ourselves. We have practiced our qualifying. We have just worked on our craft time and time and time again. And I'm very fortunate to say that we have grown as a team, and we're finally starting to reap the reward from it. And that's it. That's just everything that comes to mind. I'm grateful. I'm speechless. I really am.
Well, I'll tell you what a run that you guys had. Like I said, Vicente, man, 40 some odd laps he led in this bad boy. And Toller, he was kind of jammed up a little bit with some lap traffic right there. He wasn't really able to make much of a move. And when he did, it was kind of too late. He almost pulled that thing off. I was pretty impressed with that run he had. But you guys, man, you dominated tonight. Pretty awesome. Pretty proud of you guys. I'm glad that you guys decided to paint or run my paint scheme for me and represent me a little bit. That's pretty cool. But man, I'll tell you what, I bet your mom and dad is absolutely ecstatic tonight.
Oh, that's 2 and 3 nights. 2, and both on MaxspeedTV. I go from, the better part of a year without winning on Max Speed, and now I've won back-to-back Max Speed broadcasts, one with Rudy and one with you. So it's all coming together.
And now you're working on the championship, the big picture.
That'll be my first 2 if I'm able to lock it down, but still a little bit of work to do. The work is not done until I cross the start-finish line in the very last race. So,
well, I'll tell you, you had it kind of rough on you tonight because you got caught up in an incident, and you had to use your fast repair like 25 laps into the race. So you're running on borrowed time, as I always would call it. And you had to keep the fenders on this bad boy because you know as well as I do when it comes to super speedway racing, if you're bent up, dent up, you're just not going to be quick. But you did a heck of a job saving that car because it looks great. But congratulations, Cody. Well-deserved, buddy. Who all do you want to thank for it? Let you get out of here.
First and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I want to thank you, Bobby, for not only broadcasting the NOMA H&H Tractor Works series, but you're supporting us. You're supporting our growth with the team, and you've watched pretty much since I couldn't even hold a line back in Dale Cup. You've seen it from the word go. So I thank you very much for giving the 3 of us an opportunity. We are looking to continue to grow our team. I want to thank my parents for supporting me, always watching the broadcast. And anyone else that is out there, my friends, anyone that's watching the broadcast, thank you. And a huge, huge thank you to Vicente. I cannot thank you enough, man, and I promise you, you will be repaid. I promise you that. But he is exactly right. We have a thing of just being selfless to each other. Whoever is the pusher, just commit as one car because we're a small team, and when we're out here, if we get disconnected, as you've seen in the other leagues, we're not nearly as strong. When we stay connected, we're one of the top groups out here. I don't care what anyone says. Us connected, we're difficult to beat, and I want to continue the momentum with that. And I also, my thoughts are out with BK. I'm not sure where he's at. But if you're watching, BK, we miss you, and we want you to come back whenever you're ready, and hopefully grow on the team with us. You might be taking a break, but we do miss you.
Well, congratulations, pal. You earned this one. There ain't no doubt about it. I'm a big underdog fan. I've been an underdog my whole entire life. Always rooted for the underdog. Well, guess what, pal? That underdog, you can take that cape and you can hang it up on the wall because you're no longer an underdog in my book. Neither one of you guys are. You're awesome. Thanks a lot for the win. It was awesome to be able to broadcast it finally. You guys got a little ways to go yet, but if anybody can get her done, you can. There's a lot of talent in this league right here. First year in this league, but there's a lot of talent out here yet. But congratulations on the win, my friend. You take it easy, be safe, enjoy your week, and enjoy this win, and I'll catch you next week.
Thank you, Bobby. I really appreciate it.
Well, that's it, guys. We got it done. We got it done. Let's put a little bit of happy music on right here, huh? Yeah. That's the one I like. NOMA Super Speedway Series First season, you guys watching, sign up, join up, get hooked up with these guys. Especially for the next season coming on. Duvendak puts on one hell of a league. Congratulations to everybody tonight. Special congratulations to the MaxspeedTV boys. Way to get the job done. This is Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. MaxspeedTV. I'm out of here. You guys be safe out in YouTube. Take care of yourselves. And try to save some gas so it don't break you. Let's go, Brandon, right? Haha. You guys take care. We'll see you next week. Until then, I'm out of here. See ya.